There we go. Good morning. You didn't get to hear my timer go off. Let me take a look at one thing really quick and double check to make sure. Oops, that's not working. Oh, Facebook. Come with me, Facebook. Okay, Facebook. Not liking you very much this morning. Anyway, how are my friends doing over on YouTube? Everybody happy over here? Amy, you can see me. Carrie Ann can see me. Okay. I might just have to put a link on Facebook and say join us over on YouTube because it doesn't appear that Facebook did its thing. Let me just double check one more time. Facebook did not do its thing. Well, that's very odd. This has worked perfectly for, what, 6 weeks now in a row? And everything's been great. I'm going to check one more time. If anybody's watching on Facebook, let me know. Yeah, it just didn't launch for some reason on Facebook. All right, so I'm going to put this link, the YouTube link, and then I'm going to have to send out some quick emails. So what I wanted to talk about this week, I got so many questions last week on the how to sell online that I just put together a little mini course. I just figured it was easier to do it that way. All right, so Facebook. Let me just go back here. How many people do we have on YouTube? 3 of us. And Amy, if Facebook isn't working for you either, because I can't, it's not working on my end. And there's about 15 people there, it looks like, according to the stats. Let me try one really quick thing and see if I can't just launch it manually. Okay, that should have worked. So now we should be able to see us both on, nope, okay. Now we should be able to see us both on both places. Okay, so it's picking up the feed. I just want to make sure that it's picking up me. Okay, so now it's saying it's live. Got it now. Awesome. Okay. Now that we're in both spots, let me turn off my phone. Anyway, so what happened last week is I got so many questions on how to sell and make money online. And I thought, you know what? I just need to, I can't do it justice because everybody had such different questions. I can't do it justice. So if you're a cappuccino member, and you can see the cappuccino members right here, I gave you access to this course for free. And it's still being built. We're still working on some things. But a lot of what you need to get started right away this week is there. The only thing that's not there, well, I'll show it to you in a minute. But anyway, I wanted to do a quick overview and then go over some of the questions, answer any of your questions, because there's people making money already. People are emailing me saying, thank you so much for your coffee with Colleen last week. I've already made $1,200. I've made $100. I made $50 and took my children out to dinner. So, hey, Margot. Hey, Monica. Okay, and Amy can see us on both, and Amy can see us on both. So that's good. And so I just thought, and then somebody said that because of all the questions I got, and then somebody just said, why don't you just make it into a course? And so I thought, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. So I did mention last week that cappuccino members would get access for being a cappuccino member as my gift to you. And it's going to, I mean, I've got it at 90% off of what it's going to sell at, and it's just $27. And everybody who took action last week has made a minimum of $50 selling some things. So it will more than pay for itself the first time you turn something around and sell it. And as time goes on, I'll be adding more to the course, and then the price is going to be going up. But you know what? Who could use a little bit of extra money right now? Seriously. Seriously. So, anyway, let me really double check, and I'm going to go over here and I get something to drink. It is raining like crazy here. Okay, it's working on Facebook. Yay, Facebook. Thank you, finally. So, yeah, 6 people, 5 people, and somebody jumped over here to... Okay, good. All right. So anyway, what's the quick overview? And this link, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the comments, but this link is available in the notes for the show or in the comment section of both YouTube and Facebook. And it's, did it not go out? There it is. Oh, that's not it. Don't tell me I spelled it wrong. Hold on a second. Wow, that would really be upsetting. No, I didn't. I spelled it right. There we go. Now, that's the proper link. Anyway, the entire course, let me show it to you really quick. The entire course is right here. So it is already taken care of. What are the 5 clothing brands that are the highest in demand? So I list those. I tell you why. I tell you where to get it. We talk about cluttering, how to get rid of clutter. I don't know why that one's still locked. That's going to be unlocked. How to set up and accept payments. So I give you details on exactly how to go to Stripe, how to get your account set up on Stripe, how to accept payments on Stripe, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Apple Pay, Zelle, Google Pay, Facebook. Then depending on what you have, I give you the overview on how to sell. Like, for example, if you're doing mostly clothing, you know, your best app to use would probably be Poshmark. And not only do I give you the pros and cons, I give you, we went out and curated on YouTube the best way to sell and how to get set up on these apps for Mercari, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, Declutter, 5 Miles, OfferUp, Etsy, The RealReal, Lepree, Swap, Letgo, Grailed, Heroine, Depop, Tradesy, and Material Word, which a lot of people didn't hear about. How to set up your pricing, how to take pictures, how to take pictures that are sell, how to write your product descriptions, how to figure out your pricing. I've said that one already, right? Packaging and shipping, how to package, how to do shipping inexpensively, how to save money on shipping, and then all your reseller tools. The best places, you know, we researched and talked to some people about the tape measures, tissue paper, steaming, garments, how, you know, just everything is on there. So again, it's $27. That's the link I just put in there. And that's the special introductory price. And of course, Café Club members do get access to it right away. So they have, well, everybody gets access to it right away. But if you are a Cappuccino member, you got access to it already. So did that come through? It's telling me. Okay, there it is. There it is. So that's the proper link to get access to the course. Now, what questions did people have? Oops, sorry, wrong one. Wrong one. And I've had 2 cups of coffee. I've been up for hours. So what questions that people have is the big thing. Let me see if I can take this out of here and delete that, because that's the wrong link. There we go. Hey, good morning, Carrie. So what questions did you have? Because I wanted to go over again really quick the process and what you should be doing, and what you should be clearing out of your closet. First of all, when you're clearing out of your closet, the most important, the things that are going to sell the fastest are going to be brand name items. obviously. Baby clothes. If you've had baby items up in the closet forever and, for whatever reason, because sometimes those cute little things are hard to let go. Some of the things you're saving, some of the things you're not. So any type of baby clothing, any fitness equipment, especially now during COVID. Do you have any fitness equipment sitting around your house? You know what? One of the things I got that I absolutely love that I just don't use anymore is, and I can't remember the name of it. It was like this bench. And Chuck Norris and Christy Brinkley were the big sellers of it. But it was this bench, and you used your own body weight to do these bench presses and stuff. Chile. Jim. Oh my gosh, Jim, how are you? Are you still in Chile? Chile expat family. Oh my, I swear I was thinking about you the other day. Just wondering how you were doing and what was going on. So you have to reach out to me privately, tell me what's going on and how things are going down in Chile. Oh my gosh, that is so good. That's just amazing. It must have been a couple of weeks ago. I thought, God, I don't know how Jim was doing. Anyway, so sidebar, sneakers. And sneakers are going to sell really well for you, especially if you still have the original box. Same thing for shoes, safe and free. Praise God. Yeah, I bet your Spanish is really good now too. Or wait a minute, it's Portuguese there, isn't it? I forget. Sneakers are going to sell about $50 more per pair of shoes. Baby clothes, collectibles, vintage, anything vintage. And then I found a new place to sell video games too. There's a great place for video games. Amy says, my husband has made a lot of money on Facebook Marketplace selling garage sale type items. That's exactly true. Facebook Marketplace is going to be your best place because they don't, as far as percentages are concerned, they don't take your percentages. And I break that all down in the course as well, which ones. I'm going to turn this off because there's people that are in the course right now. They already purchased it and they're in there and they're like, oh my God, I had no idea. That's pretty funny. I'm not going to use your name, but they're texting me. But yeah, that Facebook Marketplace is great. You have to be careful. The only thing with Facebook Marketplace is there's no customer service and you're in charge of everything. And again, I recommend if you're selling anything locally and meeting people, I don't like giving out my home address, quite frankly, but what I recommend is that you meet somebody in a public place like a parking lot. My favorite place to go to meet somebody is in the police station parking lot. So I don't think a bad guy is going to want to meet you at the police station. So that's usually a safe place. And these are a lot of the things I learned while researching this to put this course together for you too. Children's toys. I mean, I love a lot of these children's clothes, children items, whether it's bouncy seats or anything like that. Children's toys. Well, golly, they sell for such an exorbitant price online, right? But wouldn't you like to get a deal? I have not been talking to Gus, actually, Jim. So police station allows meetups for sales in front of the station. Yeah, thank you, Amy. Yeah, because a lot of places will allow that for you. Go feed the sheep and the geese. All right, Jim, seriously, reach out. Colleen at ColleenHammond.com or here on Facebook or wait a minute, you're watching me on YouTube, anywhere. Just reach out to me. Tell me what's going on. I can't wait to talk to you. Amy says they actually have a spot with security cameras where you should stand. There you go. Yeah, check with your local police station. I live in a very small town. We don't have that, but I just called ahead and said, hey, I'm going to meet somebody in the parking lot and do this swap. They're like, okay, well, what time are you going to be there? And they just had somebody standing outside. Small town. Very small town. So yeah, check with your local police station and see if they have something like that, because that's amazing. I know they don't for ours, but there you go. I'll have to cut and paste that and put that in the course. Check with your police station because they may have a special spot for you. Okay, let me go pop back over to my notes. Let me see some other questions that I had. Kitchen gadgets. Somebody was telling me they got a couple $100 this past week for a broken, what they didn't want to use. Their mixer was broken, but come to find out it was a small little plastic piece inside. And the person who bought it knew how to get the plastic piece, knew how to take it apart and fix it. So they got a KitchenAid $500 KitchenAid mixer. They sold it to this person, I think, for $150. Broken. Somebody went on Declutter and sold a bunch of electronics and sent me, they made $500 off a laptop, an old iPod. They regret throwing out again, if you have an Apple product, keep those boxes. They sell for more. So you can go on to Declutter and sell a lot of things. Let me see. What we didn't cover, which is covered a lot in the course, is how to take pictures. So I show you how to just do it with your phone and use a simple phone tripod. So you just get a tripod for your phone and hold it still, and then you can take a bunch of pictures using a phone tripod. Lisa says she has had great luck on Facebook Marketplace. You know, the thing too is you can go, when you start to really get into this, and I know some people really are into this because they're making a lot of money, you can go to garage sales. You can drive down the street and see broken furniture on the side of the road. And if you're kind of handy with things, you could fix that up, turn around and sell it as distressed on Facebook Marketplace. And there was a gal I know that did that with this table. And what she did is ended up getting a leg. I think she found a matching leg at Home Depot. Or no, she took the legs off. That's what it was. She took the legs off, went to Home Depot, bought some legs, put new legs on, just did a quick recoat on it to refinish it as distressed, and sold it for $150. I mean, that was her profit. I think she sold it for more than that, but it was her profit from it was $150. But she likes to do that kind of stuff. She likes to fix up furniture. So she's turning it into a business. Let me see. Great luck on buying and selling. Yeah. So let me see. I'm gonna double check over here. Let me see. What other, and did you have any questions? Also how to, I learned from some other people that are making a lot of money on Poshmark, because I reached out to them. I researched on Poshmark and said, who are your top sellers? And I went and looked at their pictures and how they display their items. What I'd like to do is get an interview with a couple of them and just bring them in and post those interviews. Or because some of the one gal that I did talk to, she doesn't have a YouTube channel or anything. She's just an older lady. She's younger than me, but she's in her early 50s. But she, oh my gosh. Anyway, so she said that, she was telling me some things that she did, and I just took a look at some of her pictures. So how to take those pictures are all included in the course as well. Let me see. I did learn some things about some of the payment platforms that I ended up removing off of the course, simply because of the problems with those different payment platforms. So let me see. Amy says her husband buys and sells on Marketplace all the time as well. Yeah. So, that's interesting. That didn't show up over here. Hey, good morning, Genia. Working on selling that house. So, oh crap. This is so chit-chatty that I'm going back and forth and forgetting my notes. See, this is why I've stopped doing the chit-chat where I just go off my notes and do a straight, like, how-to presentation for you. Let me see. What did we learn? I was in my notes. Now I'm going through my notes again. I told you about RN numbers last time. How to Google your items for comps, recently solds, shipping, that kind of stuff. All right, so another one of the comment or questions that I got. Oh, no, you're fine. This is far, far, far more casual this morning. We are in the middle of getting ready for our major launch for the Style Academy. So people who were in beta, watch your email, because you're going to be getting an email about how you're going to get early access and what's going to happen for you. And then anybody who's a member of the affiliate team, we researched and we're working out a way to work with you as well. So the affiliate team is going to be reached out to. What day's today? Wednesday. So let me see, we're meeting today. Then I have a huge meeting tomorrow morning with the marketing manager. So probably Monday, or either over the weekend or Monday. You should chat now and make us buy the class. Elbow cough. Yeah, exactly. Buy the course. It really, really, really is amazing. I was even going through it with my social media manager yesterday, and we were talking about something else, and I showed him what we were doing, and he went 27. I would seriously pay $300, $400 for this course. And I said, well, it's going to be going up. So every week that you wait, the price is going to be going up as more and more is added to the course. Somebody just texted me. Okay. She just texted me that she just logged on and wants to see the course again. All right. So let me go back in and show you what's OBS. Come on, OBS. There we go. So right now, what we have in here, and more is being added, is how to go through and find high demand items. Now, what somebody else is doing as well is going on these different platforms for people. Like if you want to sell something really fast and make money really fast, then you price it really low. So she found the 5 clothing brands that are in high demand. She went on to websites, found out what are good prices, and then she's buying it up from people and then turning around and reselling it at a higher price. How to clean out, how to declutter and declutter, and different ideas. Actually, there's more in here now that I have things that are in there that you can't see. I don't have the little button clicked to show them to you. Then next up is how to set up these different payment accounts. Now, if you're selling locally, I say cash. Don't even bother with making somebody do a money order or a cashier's check, depending on the price of the item. I would deal strictly with cash. If they want to bring you a money order or a cashier's check, I mean, that's up to you. Some people don't know what a money order or a cashier's check looks like. So that's another reason I say just take cash, right? Setting up your Stripe account. So once you've set it up, now here I take it through step by step by step. Now how to accept payments. Same thing with PayPal. How to set up your account on PayPal, how to verify your PayPal account, the difference between PayPal and Venmo. And if you can use Venmo. So I have Venmo, Cash App, Apple Pay, Zelle, Google Pay, and Facebook Pay. Then an overview, first of all, an overview on what apps to use. And then once you've picked your app, then for each particular app, and I say only use one app at a time, for each particular app to go through and how to get started, how to set it up, what they take, what their percentage is, what their pros and cons are. For that, for Mercari, for, you look at all these different, there's all sorts of different ones, right? And each one has videos with it on how to set it up, the best way to use it, that type of thing. How to establish your pricing. How to price your items so that they'll sell. Do you want something to sell faster, or do you want to make a lot of money out of it? Taking pictures. This is going to be the hugest difference between your items selling. Amy says, all the drama with mom, you've missed a light chat. Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, I know how that goes. The big difference between if your item is going to sell for $20 or $10 is your pictures. And people, I don't know how to do that. And it is so simple. And so it's all the step-by-steps on exactly how to take pictures. What's the difference between a good picture and a bad picture? How to set up your camera, how to do it from your phone, how to do it with natural lighting. You don't need to buy a set. You don't need to purchase a new camera. You don't need to have special lighting. I'll show you exactly how to do it inexpensively. And then if you do want to upgrade and you're finding that you're making a lot of money, which a lot of people are, they're turning this into a full-time job. I also go through And we're doing an interview coming up with a professional photographer on how to take pictures. Then how to write your product descriptions. How to make sure you don't get returns. That's all done in your product description. How to package your item. How to do it inexpensively. How to save money on shipping. What's the best way to ship? UPS, FedEx, or USPS using the postal service. And then all the reseller tools that you need to have. And pictures are all going to go in here as well, of everything that you should have or want to have for your items. Oh, yeah. Somebody made a comment already, but they haven't. Oops. Sorry, I moved that off the screen. So, yeah, I mean, there is a ton of stuff in there. And I'm really excited about it because it's going to be a way that you can make money. And I really do want you to do this. I want you to start making some extra money on the side. Question, you can do PayPal. Yeah, PayPal's in there. PayPal is definitely in there. So PayPal, I have found for myself, PayPal takes a bigger chunk than I want to, and also they favor the buyer over the seller. So when you're filing complaints, and then I just had a buyer complaint that I filed with them, and I actually lost it, even though I should. So it's like, did you guys even read this? So I ended up appealing to a higher level. So I appealed their decision, and they reopened my case, because I even sent some of the stuff to an attorney friend of mine. They're like, no, I will handle this if you need me to. And it became the principle of the thing. So, yeah, and then somebody just, hey, Dorothy, hey, Heather, and then somebody just texted me, I thought we were at 9:30 now. We were 9:30 last week, but actually my daughter, I'm giving her a ride. She's getting her car fixed, and I'm giving her a ride to, we're dropping her car off. I'm meeting her there, and we're going out and spending the morning together. So I bumped it back to 8:30/9:30 Eastern this morning. So I do apologize for that. So, what was I saying? Somebody else asked me a question. See, this is a problem with, not problem. This is the advantage you have as a classy confidant, is that you can text me. Okay. Yes, you're welcome. So, okay. Yeah. I'm just looking at my classic confidants that have texted me. That's actually me. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's the other thing. So what else is happening in your world? Oh, so PayPal. So PayPal tends to favor the buyer, and their process doesn't seem to be as good as it was before for appealing decisions. So I have switched to, I like Stripe. I use Stripe for business, but I recommend, frankly, a lot of people just use Venmo. Make sure when you're using Venmo, who, by the way, owns Venmo? PayPal. One of PayPal's subsidiaries. So PayPal owns Brightcoin, I think it is, who owns Venmo, but it's still a PayPal company. But anyway, Venmo doesn't charge you any fees. It's a way to exchange money between, people type of thing. But I know a lot of people in business. I have counselor friends who use it to charge for their counseling fees. I have friends that are in business that use it for regular business. I don't use it for business, but I do use it for like family and friends and that type of thing. But for selling online, I'd probably use Venmo. Make sure when you use Venmo that you set your settings to private. I had to send a note to a friend of mine who's a psychologist, and hers was not set to private. She didn't know there was privacy settings on Venmo. So because we're friends on Venmo and we've exchanged money before, we went on a trip together. So, you split bills when you go out to eat and that type of thing. I could see the names of all of her. I mean, it was kind of a HIPAA violation. So make sure that when you're using Venmo, you put your settings on private so the whole world can't see that you're exchanging money with, because it just shows you the names of the people that you're exchanging money with. Lisa says also, if you like to shop Marketplace, My son taught me how to change the location to wherever you are. I wish I had that big truck when we were vacating steamboat. That, I know. Yeah, I'll bet, especially that. So, yeah, you can change your location. You can block your location too. So, Amy says, her friends who own a farm stand use Square. Yes, it takes debit and credit cards. I don't know the cost though, but they like it. My daughters use Square at their salon, and it does have a little swipe option. If you're selling online, though, you're going to want to get all your money in advance. Except for, of course, if you're meeting somebody locally for cash. Keep in mind as well that Square takes a percentage and credit cards charge a percentage too. So that's why I prefer to take cash when I'm dealing locally. Also, if you want to do, if you're meeting somebody locally, also your best bet is to charge them a little bit up front. So take a deposit up front and do it that way. So anyway, all right. So I wanted to keep this short and sweet and to the point and let you know that that course is just an introductory for 27. Next week, the price is going to go up. Every week, it's like a dime. I think they call it a dime sale, where every week the price goes up a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. So if you have ever been curious about selling online, I have the exact step-by-step process and exactly what to do and how to set it up and how to turn around and make money. And then we're going to probably, what I'm thinking of doing is to give people a little bit of incentive, is run a contest and see how much money, how quickly you can get something up and quickly you can start making some cash and that type of thing. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of fun. I like running contests. So we'll take it from there. Any other last minute questions before I head out the door? Because I'm meeting my daughter for the day, actually. We're going to spend the day together, and tonight's our family dinner. We had to move it to Wednesday nights. Remember, it used to be Tuesday nights, but it went to Wednesday nights. Double check. I know there's a delay. There's like a 30-second delay between when I say something and when it goes live. Oh, Alexa, turn on my salt lamp. Watch it go. Why is it not turning on? Oh, it did turn on, but I'm not watching the live feed. Oh, hey, watch out, Lisa. Looks like you just got spammed. All right. So prayer requests. Praying for Amy's mom and her family and their situation. Always, always, always. Prayers too for a private intention of mine, as some things are going on right now. Thanks, Lisa. And oh, did you see the light going? And let me see, what else was I going to say? Prayers for and prayers for our launch of the Style Academy. Super, super, super excited. I just had a very, very, very large corporation reach out, and we're very curious and want to possibly be involved with the Style Academy. So we have some negotiations going on with them, and had an affiliate manager who runs tons of affiliates for lots of different launches reached out, and he's a friend of a friend, and said that he would help and also connect me with some other people that could help. So very humbled and happy to have so much interest in the Style Academy, and I can't wait for October to launch it. Again, I'm meeting with my marketing manager. I met with her last week, and meeting with her again live tomorrow to talk to Monique about exactly what we need to do and next steps. She gave me a homework assignment for the week, and we got it done. We're finishing it today. I can't wait to do that. All right, so there's our delay. I want to make sure that everybody got a chance to say what they wanted to say, and get those prayer requests. Keep making comments below, and know that you are always in my prayers. And make sure you join our group so that we can start making money selling online. All right, take care. Have an amazing weekend, and we'll see you next week. Bye now.